Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a no shake in package installation. This is a method taught to me by Eric Talley of the Onslow County Beekeepers Association. What I'm using in my squirt bottle is a sugar water mixture that is 1-to-1 ratio. I also added a little vanilla extract. A little pro tip: if you're combining hives or whatever, a little vanilla extract added to your sugar water or just plain water will actually mask the pheromones and help with your combination of hives. So what I've done so far is I sprayed it down with that vanilla sugar water and I gave it just one little quick tap to knock all the bees loose. So now what I'm doing is removing the sugar syrup can. When you remove your sugar syrup can, you need to pay close attention and keep your thumb or hold on well to the strap that holds the queen cage. I was struggling a little bit here as the queen cage was getting caught on the lip of the can and they just weren't working together. Sometimes it takes a little finagling, but for the most part, as long as you work it and hold on to it well, it should all come out either together or separately. That is the reason why you did the shake originally, is that shake knocks all those bees down. So as you saw, very few bees came out, aside from the fact that I didn't put the wood on very well. This queen has already been pretty much accepted by these bees. The queen was put in there the day before, the package arrived the next day, so they've spent 24 hours in there with her pheromones. They're more than happy and ready to let her out and let her get to laying. There was one attendant that was not quite dead, surprisingly. I thought it was dead, but then all of a sudden it just kind of woke up and came right to life. Full disclosure, after this video, I did do a direct release of the queen. I also added a frame feeder, as I like to keep one frame feeder in each of my boxes. What I'm doing now is removing the shipping shims, for lack of a better term for them, the pieces of wood that they put on there just for shipping. I'm removing those so the package will actually fit into the hive. As a little bit of pre-configuration, you want to go ahead and take out about half of the frames in your hive, because what we will be doing is we're going to be placing this box right into the hive and letting the bees come out on their own. This way you are not shaking, jarring the bees, and potentially hurting your numbers. From the moment you put this package in, those bees are dwindling for the next few weeks until eggs start hatching. So you want to cause as little trauma as possible. While the typical method of shaking in a package is not necessarily going to damage your package, it's still a little extra insurance and kind of the whole point of this method. Another thing that research by Eric Talley discovered is that adding a frame of open brood releases pheromone and will keep that colony in there and have that queen laying faster, and they're just more apt to take to the package. I can't remember the exact numbers. I'll look those up and add them into the video later. But whenever he did an experiment in his yard of packages with or without frames of open brood, the ones with frames of open brood did significantly better. So if you do have open brood or have a mentor or a friend or a commercial apiarist, even if you have to pay, say, $15-$20 for that frame of open brood, that is definitely going to help your package success. So at this point, pretty much all that's left to do is give them some sugar syrup. You can use what's right in the can. I usually put a feeder on and then put the sugar syrup into the can. I actually took this feeder off of the other package that I installed the week before, which was actually, this package was a replacement. I ordered 2 packages and one of them was damaged in shipping. So I'm just taking that feeder there that has some of the same sugar syrup that was in the previous cans, and I add that can post the video. I added that can of sugar syrup and filled it up, as well as added in a frame of open brood and a frame feeder with more sugar syrup. After about 24 to 48 hours, you can come back in and remove your package. You can check your queen if you want to, but I would wait about 3 days. At this point, I close the hive up and I am done for at least 24 hours. At that 24-hour mark, I come in, I remove the package, and I place it on the ground in front of the hive. I have opened them as soon as about 2 hours and did find that most of the package had left. Those queens are workers, drones, and whatever may be in your package is very attracted to that queen's pheromone. So they very quickly leave and go and follow that pheromone. If you are able to use drone comb and open worker brood are going to significantly increase your package acceptance, even if it's just one frame of drone comb. If you have any around, throw it in there. You can actually throw in medium or shallow drone comb as well. What will happen is the queen will end up laying drones underneath of it, so you will go back in and pull that out and scrape off that drone comb because you do not want that mite bomb in your hive. At this point, you're good to go. Close it up, come back 24 to 48 hours, or you can just leave the package in there until the queen has emerged from the queen candy having been eaten. Usually, personally, I go back in either late that night or the next day. Of course, with the sun still up, I don't go in the middle of the night, but I'll go back in later in that day or first thing the next morning, pull that package out and direct release that queen and then replace the missing frames. Ordinarily, you should be able to fit 4 to 6 frames in there with your package. Just go ahead and slide the package all the way over, fit as many frames as you can, and be sure to feed. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, week, day, whatever you may be going through, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.